Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Sawdust Diaries. We are on special location. We're at the TAC in Solitude, Utah. Staying in Park City, Utah. It's absolutely stunningly beautiful. The weather's been great. Actually, they're having a heat wave right now, so but we're having a great time meeting a lot of cool people, making a lot of contacts. This is only early of day 2, so we've got a long ways to go. We got 2 more days after this, and we're going to meet some really cool people and show you guys.
So guys, we got our booth set up, and we've talked before about like how you set up your booth. You want, as people walk by, the first thing they see is your product, right? So that's how we have it here. It's a little inconvenient with the pole right there, but we're getting some really good responses, and we're having a great time.
Yeah.
I haven't got to shoot my bow yet, but that's coming.
Yeah. Again, this is kind of our coming out party, as you guys know, and so far the response has been tremendous. You know, this early in the show, we got a long ways to go, but we've got some really good contacts that we've hooked up with, and a lot of people, actually probably yesterday, it was like 6 or 7 people that are interested in conference tables. So yeah, really, really good stuff.
We're going to show you around TAC and then see what else we got.
Another booth here at TAC. We just met this guy and been talking to him for a little while. This is Coulter with
Triggered Archery.
Triggered Archery.
Yep.
And he makes a product and has a product that I think, you know, normally everybody here is talking about hunting and arrows and bow hunting and all that, but I think he makes a product that might be useful for us. So what do you do, man?
Well, our flagship product is the Mold Z fletching glue. We came out with this last December. And it's been, we're now in Lancaster, we're now in Podium Archery, we're picking up dealers all across the United States. So I'd like to show you what it does. We can get that snuck in.
So this is a type of adhesive, a glue.
Yep.
So it's like a CA glue?
It's a CA glue, but the trick behind ours is actually a UV activated glue. A lot of, and my phone is ringing. A lot of the issues in the archery industry right now is every glue company is trying to solve a problem. They want you to be able to fletch faster, and in order to do that, they're adding accelerators to their glue. The bad thing about doing that is as soon as you add too much accelerator to your glue, you start getting hold inconsistencies, and you get hold strength is minimal.
Gotcha.
So what we did is we backed out the accelerator, and we included a UV activation piece, so you can continue to fletch quickly, but not lose your hold strength on the vein.
Gotcha. So we're hoping that this application will work with wood, where we can do filling and that kind of stuff with wood, right?
This glue will replace any super glue that you use in your everyday life, and it just happens. We designed it for fletching, but it will work in any application that you use super glue.
That's what we're hoping,
Fletching is the veins that go on the back of the arrow, and it's a very, very difficult issue for most people to get them to stick. You know, they'll shoot and the veins fly off, and it's a struggle that everybody in the archery industry has at some point faced. So we decided we're going to solve it once and for all. And I mean, for example, we do this test. This is a DCA vein. They're kind of known on occasion for having adhesion issues. I mean, we can pull on this as hard as we want. It's either going to break the arrow or rip the fletching. It's not coming off. It's glued on there with our glue, and this happens in 45 seconds. Where other vein or glues, you know, it could take up to 24 hours to get a full cure. We're done in 45 seconds.
The UV light works that good?
It works that good.
Dang,
so
that's awesome.
And it works on all vein types. It works on AE, it works on DCAs, works on blazers, anything you want to stick. It even works on feathers.
Right. And I know you were talking with Ryan the other day about if we added sawdust to it, because we're thinking like filling knot holes and that kind of thing. Do you think that it would work in an application where we add some sawdust to it and then we put it in like filling a loose knot hole or something and then hit it with a UV? Potentially, you think that'll work?
I think it would work, and I think it would work just fine. The only thing I would tell you is if you're using sawdust to try to reduce the amount of UV light you hit at initially.
Yeah.
Because this glue will create some heat.
Yes.
And I would be just keep an eye on that and just make sure not to get in with the light and get really close and high intensity. Kind of back the light out, let it start the cure process before you go in for a deep cure.
Got it. And we tell everybody, always test it on, don't test it on a project that you're making a big sign for somebody.
Exactly.
Test it on a piece of scrap and learn how to use it.
Yeah.
Dude,
you're the
awesome,
you're the professional on wood.
Yeah.
I just do arrows.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely, and we'll tell everybody how they can find it. We'll put a link in the description. You got a website,
Yes, triggeredarchery.com.
Yeah, we'll put the link in the description below. And hopefully it'll work. We'll send you some business, man.
Sounds good.
Coulter, awesome.
Nice
dude.
meeting you.
Thanks, man. Good meeting you.
We're right across the aisle.
Yeah, we're neighbors.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
All right, guys, so here's the deal. We're on day 3. This is Saturday, so this is supposed to be the busiest day. So far, we've been a bit disappointed with the turnout, and we're gonna do some changes. So we've had our main table sitting right here, and then our big table, the Rhoten table, is in the back of the booth. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this setup out here a little bit, and then we're gonna put the table with the live edge close to the aisle so people don't have to come in to see it. So we're just gonna rearrange some stuff around. It's always good to, if it's not working for you, change it. All right, so now we have it set up quite a bit better, I think, and granted the crowd is starting to pick up a little bit, but we've already had people that have walked by the booth several times, and we put the Rhoten table out there, and then they stopped and we talked. So we kind of just changed the configuration, see if we can attract more eyes, see if we can draw people in a little bit more, and so far it seems to be working. So guys, like I said, it hasn't been the most profitable show, but you know what? We're still here. We got all day plus Sunday. We'll see how it goes.
All right, guys, Total Archery Challenge is a wrap. We're all done for the weekend. We had an amazing show, met so many great people, not only vendors here, but a lot of potential customers. We did make some sales. In the short term, we didn't make back our investment, but we've got so many contacts, so many leads over the next few weeks that we're gonna follow up, and I know it's gonna lead to sales. So it was definitely a success.
One of the biggest leads we got, we're actually going to be doing a video soon, is the Origin clothing brand, which has some very famous owners and they make awesome stuff. So we're going to be doing a table for them here.
Yep.
I'm not going to say when because we're not 100% sure yet, but the contacts were the kind of the big benefit of this weekend.
Yeah, and we got at least half a dozen leads of companies that want conference tables and you know, big coffee tables, but you know, logo coffee tables. So we've got a lot of leads to follow up on. So again, in the short term, did we make our investment back? No, but I think, you know, a month from now, 2 months from now, this thing is going to turn out to be a huge success for us.
And I agree, and that was one thing me and Dad have been talking about all weekend, is like, is it worth it, is it not? But Dad put it great, the long game. In the long game, I think it's going to pay off.
Yeah, and we made many relationships, new relationships with actual vendors here, other companies that is going to, you know, reap benefits in the future for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we made some contacts with some future hunts.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you got to shoot your bow.
I got to shoot my bow. I got a new, we'll be doing another video on a one-man shop that makes an amazing bino harness.
Yep.
So, dude,
I want a shotgun.
Dad want a shotgun?
Yeah.
How awesome is that, right?
So one I've been wanting for a long time, an AR type shotgun, red, white, and blue. I'm stoked. Yeah.
It's been a great weekend.
It has. So anyway, guys, thanks so much. This is another episode of Sawdust Diaries. We've had a blast. This is probably our best location ever.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, so stay tuned. We got more coming, some great content coming, some great tables that we're doing in the future. So stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Love you.
Bye, guys.